Welcome to another episode of Clutch Entrepreneurs. Today we got a special guest, one of my good friends who's been in the real estate business for over 10 years. Entrepreneur, investor, realtor, owner of Gold Standard Realty. My guy's completed over 700 wholesale transactions. That's a lot, and that's like solo, no team. By his damn self, 700 transactions. That's a lot of damn deals.
Appreciate that. Yes, sir.
And you flip a lot of houses too.
Yeah.
Right? So my guest today, Andrew Martinez.
Appreciate it, man. Glad to be on.
It finally get you on the show, bro.
Finally here.
I've been telling you for like 2-3 months already, bro.
It's true. This is true. Yeah. We're busy men. Busy men.
Busy man, bro. So like, I wanted to bring my boy on the show because like when I first started in the game, you were like one of the first ones that I talked to.
That's right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I still remember going to your office.
Mm-hmm.
Remember you had the office over there on, or was it Vance Jackson?
No windows.
No windows. And I pulled up and I was like, hey, bro, I'm a little nervous. I'm starting my own wholesale thing. Uh-huh. And I remember that was like when we first started.
It's like the boiler room, man. Just making calls, just making shit happen.
Mm-hmm. So, bro, you've done a lot of deals. You've already done closed around over 700 transactions.
That's right.
Not even with a team.
No team. Had a couple partners here and there. But yeah, been riding solo for a long time.
I'm gonna give you your flowers while you're here. Because you're like one of my favorite dudes to work with. You and Joe.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why is that?
Because I know y'all shit.
Yeah.
If you send me a deal, I know it's a deal.
There you go.
Like, you don't send me this bullshit, bro. Because, like, you know those wholesalers, bro? Like, they'll send you a deal and the numbers are way the fuck off.
That's right.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Every time you hit me with I got a deal, I'm like, all right, let's move it.
Yep.
I got a deal.
Yeah.
Well, me and you, like, lately, we've been having trouble moving your deals for some reason. Mm-hmm. Joe's, we're selling them, bro.
Yeah.
But we're going to get over the hump. We're going to get over the hump. I think the last house we sold it and then the fucking dude backed out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it happens.
It happens, man. It happens. But, got to keep on, it's a numbers game. So
it's part of the game, bro.
That's right.
So, all right, man. For my audience, so most of my audience is into wholesaling. Okay. They're mostly just starting, and they want to flip houses. They want to do what we do, right? Mm-hmm. And so, like, I want you to tell them your story, bro. So, how did you get into wholesaling houses?
Cool. So, I've been in sales since before I can remember. I mean, I was probably like 17. I was in the cell phone game for a while, you know what I mean? And I just really fell in love with sales, man. Like, I like closing deals, and just finding different sales techniques that work. And I was just, I was a killer at it, man. Like, I just fell in love with it. So pretty much, I had a pretty successful career, went up to like management, district manager in some of these, companies. And from there, I just said, fuck the cars, went straight to the big money, went to the houses, man. So that's how I got into the game. And about 10 years ago, took my classes at Champions, which I highly recommend. They're good school there.
I went to Champions.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And from there, man, really, as soon as I got my license, I got into real estate investments, just started doing some wholesale transactions. But with that being said, shit, man, a lot of ups and downs. I mean, there was a point where I had nothing, you know what I mean? Transferring from one career to another, like I had nothing. Yeah. Had to move back in with mama and everything. And never forget, my first wholesale deal was all over the phone. I had put out some Craigslist ads, we buy houses. Yeah.
Shout out Craigslist. Yeah, if you don't know if she don't know what Craigslist is, she's too young for you, bro.
And yeah, man, I got a call like, hey, we got this house we're looking to sell. I didn't even know what the process was like because I never done it before. So, I hit up one of my buddies that was in the game already, and I was like, hey, here's this house. Yeah. He's like, yeah, man, I'll go check it out. So we went to go look at it, came back and said, man, I'll give you 20 grand for that house. I said, 20 grand, all right. So I called the lady back. I was like, I'll give you 17.5 for this house. She was like, okay, cool, deal. So made a quick little $2,500, my first wholesale transaction without even seeing the house.
Damn.
And
I bet your boy got a hell of a deal.
He probably did, man.
He was probably worth 40.
Knowing what I know now, shit. Yeah, he got it for 20. Yeah. And then from there, I was just like, wow, this shit's real. Like, it felt real. And so from that point on, I mean, I just, started really just trying to find my niche in the game. And finally, I would say that, discovered that, and I like working with other realtors. You know what I mean? I like that part of it all. Like, I know a lot of us, we do different marketing campaigns. We do mail out campaigns, all that other stuff. But like, I like to connect with the realtors because at the end of the day, they're the eyes and ears out there. You know what I mean? So that's your marketing right there. And to be quite honest with you, we don't spend much marketing dollars. That's the realtors are the market. So I like to work a lot with realtors, connect with them, and we've closed again, plenty of transactions that way. So that's really my niche right there.
Dang, so that's how you got in the game off a Craigslist ad.
Yeah.
So what made you did you know about wholesaling? Or
I had a buddy that had brought it to my attention. I did try to do some apartment locating at first, because they say that's the easiest way to make a quick buck when you get into the game. Do the apartment locating, but it just wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
So actually, one of the clients that I had was he was like, "Hey," I go, "What do you do?" He's like, "I'm a real estate investor." So I was like, what the hell is that? You know what I mean? And got into it with him, and then he kind of like showed me, what it's all about here and there. And from there, I just took it and ran with it, man. Like, I was like, shit, this is where I need to be. Apartment locating, there's no contracts, there's nothing. So it's like, you could be wasting your time, and there was a lot of time wasted. So that's why I was like, it wasn't really my thing. But now I found my niche in the real estate game and just ran with it.
So you just completely skipped over traditional real estate?
Yeah. Not really my thing, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I just can't. I don't like driving around, looking at different houses,
holding their hand.
Yeah.
All emotional.
Yeah, exactly.
Kissing their ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is a business for us. It's more like straight cutthroat. Don't say cutthroat. What the fuck? More straight to the point.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
And I mean, that's the thing too, is like, that's what I like about working with realtors, man, because it's not emotional. You know what I mean? I'm literally cold calling these realtors. I'm like, hey, you take 130 for this house? No? Okay, on to the next one. You take 100 for this house? No, on to the next one. It's like, when you're dealing directly with the sellers, it's like, you gotta obviously build some rapport and find things to be relatable about,
Yeah.
I like the in and out, man. I like the numbers game. You know what I mean? Just boom, 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 hitting the phones, and just until you get that deal, and you're like, cha-ching.
That deal.
Mm-hmm.
So by working with realtors, for my viewers that don't know, do you mean like buying off MLS, right? Is that what you mean? Or
yeah, okay, man.
So what exactly does that mean? Like, for them that they don't even they're just getting started. What does that mean, like buying off MLS?
Sure. So drop a little nugget here for you guys. So like, what we do is we look for motivated sellers. So you gotta know how to use MLS. And there's ways to find like little trails of who's more motivated than others.
What is MLS for them? They don't even know what MLS is, probably.
MLS for who? I'm sorry.
Like, what is MLS? Like, for the viewers, they probably don't even know what MLS is.
Multiple listing services. So it's if you're licensed, you use MLS to either list properties, buy properties. So agents use this system to make transactions.
Right.
Happen.
So like, guys, like MLS is only for licensed agents.
Correct.
Right. So when you get your license, you get access to this thing called MLS, and every metro area has MLS. So basically, it's where all the houses for sale on market go. Mm-hmm. That's where all the trading happens. Right. It's like this market.
Correct.
It's like the way the stock market is for stocks. This is the market for houses, where all the pictures go and prices. And then you're able to call and be like, hey, I got a client that's interested, and you negotiate. That's where all the houses for sale go. So if you don't know what MLS is, that's MLS. Mm-hmm. So, okay, go on.
No, and so you got to look for motivation, So we do dig through, price changes, and we look at the days on market. If they're changing the price, there's only 20 days on market. That shows us enough motivation. So we like to hit those the hardest. Bars. And we've completed tons of transactions that way. I mean, we got 5 in escrow right now that way, that you can actually look up.
I don't got any shit. God damn.
So we do use the tools that are provided as a for a real estate agent, and we use those to our advantage, and that's how we complete transactions. So Yeah.
So we do that too. I mean, obviously, MLS, we get deals on market. So basically, guys, if you're like, I know if you're into wholesaling, everybody teaches people how to call off market. That's cold calling, mailers. You're basically trying to find somebody that's selling their house that wasn't on the market working with a realtor. So the MLS, it's easy because their house is for sale. Every house in the MLS is for sale. So now it's just about negotiating price.
Yes.
So it's a lot easier, but I would say that it's kind of harder because to get the price where we need it, it takes a lot of offers, right?
Yeah.
So on off market, since they're not for sale with a realtor, it's easier to get at the price you need, but it's a lot harder to find the deal, right?
So most realtors, right, traditional realtors, when they analyze a property, they because say a property needs repairs, what they do is they walk in there, they already have their analysis done, they know what the market value is, and most of the time they just take the repairs off of that and put that up on the market.
Right.
So I'm like, where's the spread, right?
Right.
So a lot of the times all you got to do is call them, drop that bad boy like 40, 50 and see if they'll take the deal,
Yeah.
That's the spread. So you don't
So
even...
is that what's usually the case?
I mean, most of the time, yeah. That's just how the game is. I mean, that's how they were trained, So a lot of the times it's really just picking up the phone. You're not even really running numbers on these properties yet. You're picking it up and just kind of like straight cold calling. Hey, would your client entertain, 40 to 50K off, obviously whatever the price is.
Yeah.
They'll tell you yes or no. I usually say, hey, if I need to know, I need to know if they'll entertain it before I even go schedule a showing, so you're not wasting your time.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's just like straight boiler room status, bro. Just hitting the phones and talking to agents all day.
So give it like just for a golden nugget for the viewers. Like how would you approach? Like let's just say I'm a realtor. How would a phone call go? Like if a house is like, okay, let's say the house is worth 200, then it needs 50 in work, so they listed it for 150, but we need it at like 100.
Yeah.
So like, how would that phone call go?
So
More or less.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Hernandez? This is Andrew Martinez. I'm calling about this property on so and so. Hey, man, just curious. Would your client entertain between 90 to 100 cash straight to close? And
You'd be like,
yeah,
it's listed for 150.
You know what? Or I even might even pick up the phone and say, ask him the three, or four major call it MEP, right? The mechanicals, electrical, plumbing. So I'll ask like, hey, how's the foundation? How's the roof? Is there electrical issues? And then knowing that, you kind of know like the rest is cosmetic or whatever that you see in the pictures.
Yeah.
So then from there, I can kind of like tell you like, oh, hey, like, this is going to cost 35, 45 grand for this one. So like, hey, would your client entertain, 90 to 100 on this property here? Yeah, they will. Sometimes they'll spill
Just
it, man.
like that?
They'll spill the beans, man. Like
that easy?
Sometimes, man, they just spill it, man. And I'm like, all right, so we'll schedule a showing, go out there and take a look at it. The funny part is that, like, if they tell me 90 to 100, then I'm gonna offer 80.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So, I do like that part because it's not emotional. It's really just from what I've been doing for so long. Just really just hitting the phones and closing.
Yeah. So, but that's rare though, right? Like, would they take 900? Yeah, that's rare though, right?
It's very rare.
How does it usually go? Like,
sounds easier said than done, but yeah, I mean,
usually there's probably gonna be like, bro, I got a listed for 150. Are you serious?
You can make like 50 calls before you get like one or two. You know what I mean? Like you can make some calls.
That's not bad though.
Nah, it's not
Out of
bad.
every 50, you get one.
That's what I love about this business, man. It's like you could wake up in your underwear and go make $5,000 just hitting the phones. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So yeah.
Facts. So like what's like how, like okay, so you wholesale real estate. Are you gonna be doing it like forever?
Nah, I mean,
no, I'm gonna be doing it forever. I love this shit.
It's not the plan. The plan is really just do like more passive investing, which I'm getting into. Just what I've been doing a lot of actually is like getting family and friends involved. So like when I find a good flip, I'll have them put up either some closing costs or maybe some rehab money, going with them 50-50. And I like it because you got two heads rather than one.
Yeah,
makes it better for project managing. And then second, you give them opportunity, to get in the game, So we've been doing this for a minute. Like it's good to like give back,
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
So I definitely I've been doing that, you know, and that's been pretty good. It's been good.
Are you flipping like MLS houses or like off markets or?
Most of them are off market, but they do come from realtors. Since we've been around for a while, you know, we've built our relationships with certain realtors, so they'll call us in advance whenever there's an off market property, and we'll, you know, go from there.
Yeah.
So, but we're still working with realtors, but off market. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and y'all make good money because I bought one off Joe, and because everybody knows I like to buy like in the west side of San Antonio because I feel like there's a lot of room for growth.
Yeah,
and I bought it from for 49, and he made like 19. He got it for 30. I was like, damn, Joe, you got me. But I still got a great deal. I'm not tripping, but I'm like, I didn't know these realtors. Yeah, I could have bought that bitch for 30.
I might have one actually for you coming here soon. Something like that.
All right, bring me some deals, baby. If you're watching this, you know we buy.
Yes, sir.
We're actually in the process of moving to a new office right now. I can't wait to show you, bro. It's fucking sick.
Can't wait to see it, man. Hear a lot of good things about it.
Yep, it's got sky views. It's crazy. Bro, so like what inspired you to become an entrepreneur? Like, did you always have that in you?
Man, when I was a kid, like I remember, you know, in our neighborhood, like kids would be, you know, we'd be playing football. Me and my older brother would just be, you know, playing around with other kids and stuff like that in the neighborhood. And then I was like, man, you know, I want to make a little bit of money. Yeah. So I had this box of baseball, football, basketball cards, shit like that. I was like, man, I want to make a couple bucks like here and there. So I would just go around the neighborhood and just knock on doors and ask if they wanted to buy a couple cards. You know, I got this card. They'd be like, you know, I think they felt sorry for me, so they give me like a couple bucks. I'll get that one off you. Yeah. But you know, I would say like, you know, that really, you know, I took that and I would honestly say that my father was actually a big part of my success because, you know, he was an entrepreneur, educated entrepreneur. So he went to school, actually graduated from UTSA. Oh, nice. Master's and bachelor's business and biology. And he started a home health company and they did really well. They ended up selling the company, you know. He hit a couple million, and yeah, it was nice. It was nice, yeah. So I always looked up to him. I just saw the hard work that he put in, and it really inspired me. I mean, late nights, you know, early mornings. You know, he was in the military, so he was very like, you know, everything was very, you know, structured. Yeah. So like when we got in trouble,
for a company for millies.
Yeah.
Dang, that's dope.
When we got in trouble as kids, man, we didn't get spanked, man. We ran miles with backpacks filled with books and did push-ups and shit like that because that's the kind of dude he was. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So, you know, rest in peace to my dad. You know, he passed away a couple years ago, but still to this day, I would say, you know, what really changed me is the day he looked at me and told me, "Hey, you're gonna be a better businessman than me." And I was like, "All right," took that and ran with it. So,
damn. You know. I ain't gonna lie, I like what you just said. You said we didn't get spanked. We'd run miles with books and do push-ups. I like that. Yeah. No, honestly, I might have to take that. I don't have no kids yet, but I think when I do, I'm gonna do something like that.
Yeah, man, it made me my older brother, you know, tough, man. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So.
And now we're both into boxing.
Oh man, let's talk about it.
What do you like about boxing, bro?
I love it, man. I love the mental behind it, man, because it's challenging. You know what I mean? It's super challenging. Like when I first got into it, I was like, you know, gassed, and then you know you pull up to the gym and you're like thinking like, fuck, I don't even want to walk in there, but you know you got to show up. You know what I mean? And that's the biggest part, just showing up. So you got to show up, and then once you're in there, just let it take its toll, man. Let it do your thing, you know, and. Yeah. I just love the mental part about it, just because it's a challenge, and it's like it's honestly I've worked out here and there and been in the gym in and out, but like I've never gone through this type of training. You know what I mean? So it's super intense, high intensity. Like it's, you know, got some badass trainers over there at shout out Leha, Leha's gym. We got some good trainers out there. Ronnie Kane too. You know, he's been he really put me on and shit. You know. Changed my life, man. I mean, you know, for the past year, I was in and out of the gym. You know, I'll go out, drink here and there, and you know, do shit like that. And like, once I got in the gym, it was like, fuck that. Like, you know, I want to do well, you know, and you see the results, and you're like, fuck, I want to keep going. So it's really pushed me to another level of, you know, of training.
Fitness, right?
Fitness,
Like, so
yeah.
how much weight have you lost?
Shit, when I started, I was at 234,
Okay.
and
Man, we're like the same, but you're taller than me.
I dropped down. I'm at 199 right now. Yeah, so I lost 35 pounds, man. It took about
Damn.
6 months to drop that weight.
Fuck.
Only going twice a week, and then obviously the days that we're not there, we're hitting the gym, we're
Yeah.
running, we're doing a lot of
Not
cardio.
I, but not I. Hey, you know what?
You get there.
You know what? My trainer told me today. He said, "JR, you've been coming for like 2-3 months. You ain't lost no weight." I said, "I don't lose, baby. All I do is win." Nah, I'm just playing. Shout out DJ Khaled. I just saw that on the fucking meme. This was hilarious.
Well, because they didn't believe in us, man.
They didn't believe in us, baby. God did.
God did.
No, but see, I told Ryan, like, because he says I'm probably like his worst conditioned fucking client. I get gassed, bro.
Yeah.
I get gassed, but it's because of my lifestyle, my actions. Like yesterday, Albert would tell you he was like freaking out on me, bro, because I did what we call the classic pack. If you know about the classic pack, shout out. It's where you get a pizza and then you take it to Wingstop. Badass, bro. But you know what? I paid for it dearly today.
There you go.
And I ain't doing it again. I fucking shit was horrible.
What did you call it again? What is it?
The classic pack.
The classic
So
pack.
that's why I get a Peter Piper large pepperoni. Go get me some Wingstop. The
Damn.
classic pack fire.
Take that recipe and start your own little gig, bro.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit no more though, bro. So tell me about flipping houses, bro. What do you flip a lot of houses, right?
We do I would say flipping, we probably do between 8 to 10 a year.
We flip about 8 to 10 houses a year.
8 to 10 a year, yeah.
So when do you know the difference between like, oh, I'm gonna flip this one or I'm gonna just wholesale this one?
Well, lately, when you get into flipping, I mean, you get all excited, right? Like you know it's a deal.
Yeah.
But then when you get into it, like you're finding all these underlying problems and shit that you're not, that the eye can't see. And so now I'm like starting to really narrow down that, criteria. Now I'm starting to flip more cookie cutter style homes that just need, 25 less,
That's what I do.
and that's been very successful that way. Even if it takes me a while to find that one, I'll wait.
Yeah, cherry pick them.
Correct, because the wholesale game, man, is still pretty strong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you make 10 to 20 grand on a deal. Like, why am I gonna waste my time, energy, and stress myself out when I can make 10 G's right
Real
here
quick.
and walk the fuck away from it and be good? So
Yep.
it's like, it's hard to get away from that, to be honest. Like, coming from both sides, So I'm definitely doing a lot more wholesaling and than flipping. But if I do find that gem, then I'll definitely take it down. Yeah.
Okay. So, because I tell that to people a lot, bro. Everybody wants to flip houses. And I go, it sounds cool, bro. I guarantee it sounds cool. But when you do it,
Yeah.
you're probably not going to like it.
Yeah.
That's just rough, bro. And that's that I have a contractor background, and I still don't like flipping houses.
Yeah.
I don't like flipping houses, bro. I'm keeping everything now.
Yeah. Holding,
But-
right?
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I want to build houses. That'd be coul Have you built a house or no?
I haven't built a house, no.
You haven't built one yet?
Man, but development's in the plans for sure. I will say, man, I feel bad for some of these buyers, man. You agents out there, y'all be putting these buyers in these freaking $60,000-$70,000 rehabs, man, acting like it's a good deal, and next thing you know, they're fucking getting foreclosed, or they're in for too much. You know what I mean? They're in over their heads. I'm like, man, I was like, what? This was your first deal? Fucking, they put you in an $80,000 rehab on your first deal? Like, come on, man.
Dang.
But
Well, I don't know if we do that here. I'm not into that, but I wouldn't do that probably. And man, hey, flipping houses ain't no joke, guys. I know y'all think flipping is easy, but flipping ain't easy.
Flipping ain't easy.
And then especially this last downturn, at the end of the last quarter, shit was not easy. I lost a little bit of money.
It took a little bit of time for the market to adjust. Everybody got scared with those rates, but now it's like, now they just like anything, like this is what the reality of it all now. Some more people are starting to buy, so the market definitely is picking up, and it's man, shit, we're killing it.
Killing it now. Well, what's the most you ever made in a wholesale deal?
So the most I ever made, to To be honest, hasn't been it hasn't been like a fucking no 6-figure deal yet.
Okay.
But 50 grand.
50 grand.
Yeah, 50
That's
grand.
still a lot of money.
Yeah.
50 grand, bro?
Yeah.
How would 50 grand change y'all's lives? You give me 50 grand right now would be great.
Hell yeah.
I'll take 50 grand any day of the week.
Still looking for another one of those, man. Shit, they don't come around very often.
They don't, bro.
Yeah.
They don't.
I'm more of a volume. Like, we like to pump deals out the house. And, like, I'm more about volume rather than trying to, get rich on one deal. You know? So, like.
But when they do come, it's amazing.
Yeah.
50 grand's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of money. What would you do? I want to know. Let me know in the comment section. What would you do with $50,000 in one check?
I'll tell you what they'll do. They're going to buy some Spurs season tickets.
Oh, shit. Shout out to the motherfucking Spurs. We're going back to the top.
Back to the top, baby.
You know what I like about this? He wants to be here.
Yeah.
Like he was saying it like he wants to be a Spur.
Mm-hmm.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
Because the next pick was like that Scoot dude.
Mm-hmm.
And he just wants to be the number one pick.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a difference. He wanted to be a Spur.
He wanted to be a Spur, man.
And that's like a Tim Duncan, Dave Robinson. Like he's gonna be here for life.
Like I saw a picture of him with a Spurs jersey on. I was like, was this shit edited or
No, that was real. With the Tony Parker jersey?
Yeah.
That was real, bro.
So, he wants to be here, man. And he'll fit right in with our squad, man. So we're gonna
It's like meant to be, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, and if y'all don't know what we're talking about, the San Antonio Spurs, we're from San Antonio, and we just got the number one pick in the draft, won the lottery, and we just got, like, they're saying he's the best draft prospect since LeBron. He's that good. He's like 7'5", dude dribbles like a guard, can do everything a forward does. Like, it's just gonna be wild, bro.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, the ticket price didn't go up. I've been used to sitting courtside for the past lot of years.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna pay no fucking $2-3 grand for no ticket, bro. So y'all see me back in the nosebleeds, but I ain't forget where I started, baby. ain't no problem with me.
We'll be 20 rows up, me and JR. So.
Fuck it, shit,
on,
man.
We like a good time, but we ain't stupid.
Yeah, we ain't stupid though. Okay, so your biggest was 50 grand on an assignment fee?
Yeah, an assignment.
What was your biggest flip?
Biggest flip?
Yeah.
Man, 40 grand.
40 grand?
Yeah, 40 grand.
So you made more on a wholesale deal than you even made on a flip.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show right there.
Exactly.
So like how many deals do you think you do a month? Wholesale deals.
Wholesale deals.
Consistently, you do like at least 3 every single month.
Consistently, like shit. Well, now we're starting to expand. I'm actually growing a team right now, so have this one cat who came on and he's been killing it, man. So like we're back up to that 5 to 8.
5 to 8.
Yeah, 5 to 8,
Damn.
and trying to bring another guy on so we can get just multiply it. But but yeah, like what I guess when I was alone by myself and doing the solopreneur thing, yeah, I'd be about between 3 to 8. There's been some times I've done some quite a few deals by myself. Yeah.
And each deal you're making at least 10.
Yeah.
It's a great living, bro.
That's the goal. And some of obviously, shit happens. I'm not a greedy guy. Like, hey, gotta give a couple grand here or there. That's fine.
That's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
That's life changing. Like 30 grand a month.
Oh, it's been life changing.
And that's on the low end.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's a lot of fucking money, bro. Like, you don't really need more than 30 grand a month. And like let's be honest. Unless you're like on some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But
I'm actually a simple man too, man. Like I like going home, fucking lighting the grill, hanging out with my kids and just kicking back. You know what I mean? I did go to Miami recently, man. I saw those yachts. It was motivating, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, fuck, I want a yacht.
Like, you can rent a yacht. You ain't gotta buy a yacht. You know what I mean? Like, how often you gonna be on a fucking yacht?
Yeah, you're right.
That's like fuck you money. That's like if you're like a billionaire, like you fucking buy a $50 million yacht.
Wouldn't mind the fuck you money, but you know what I mean. We came from humble beginnings, so like anything was better than what I came from, at least. You know what I mean? And I mean, shit. Remember being a kid missing meals and shit like that. We don't miss no meals no more.
I definitely ain't missing no meals. I'm a simple guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like my whips. I got a lot of whips and toys, but I can live without it.
Yeah.
I don't need this shit. And 30 grand a month that's good. 50 grand a month's good. 100 grand. I mean, the more the better. Yeah. But don't make life all about money, guys.
Yeah.
There's more to life than just money.
It's not about the money, man. I mean, it is, the money helps, but it's really, I guess when you get to a certain point, certain age, and
Yeah.
You've done these things. Like, man, it really does come down now to like where I'm at. I'm like, man, I'm about the service now. You know what I mean? What could I do for family, friends? What could I do to improve this person, you know, their situation? You know what I mean? And that I think is really what motivates me now. You know what I mean? And so, especially these young cats, man, because like I was there at one point where I didn't know what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? And so like, you know, I see these young, you know, individuals, male, female, like, you know, you're in a position you don't know where to go. Well, shit, like let me show you a way, right? That at least can bring in some capital and fulfill whatever passion you have. You know, because I always say, like, you know, real estate, like for me, honestly, is I already knew I was gonna be doing this shit for, you know, since I was young. But I know a lot of people do get into the business because they want a better life, right? So, but they all have a passion, something else. So I say stick to your passion, but this could help, you know, this could help scale that passion. It could really fulfill it for you, you know. So real estate is definitely life changing, you know, for people. I mean, it's bigger than just money, you know what I mean?
Right. That's how I always tell people, like, so I don't know where I read it, but like money's the least motivating factor. Like once you get to a certain point, the money doesn't do it for you no more. Yeah, you have to do it something bigger. Correct. There has to be something bigger behind your, because unless you just have like a huge ass fucking ego. Yeah. But for most people, the money's not the thing. And if it is, then you're gonna be unfulfilled really fast because you're gonna realize when you get it that it's not really nothing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because you think you want the cool car, you think you want the big house, but once you get it, it's like not fulfilling. Correct. You know what I mean? You feel even more lonely probably if that's all you really wanted. Yeah. You're like, really? That's all I fucking wanted was a big house? And then you're in there by yourself, all fucking bored. Like, God damn, that shit's kind of whack.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
So you got to make it for more than you.
Yeah.
That's what I've discovered for me personally.
Nice, man.
But I mean, but you should want a good amount of money for you and your family because it does make things easier.
It does definitely.
So for the people that are just getting started, man, what kind of tips would you give them, like, to get started in the game to be successful quick? Like, what would you do if you were starting all over again? How would you get on your feet the fastest?
Yeah. What I would do is I would get with a good mentor. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be anybody big. I mean, like Showtime or anything like that. But it could definitely be somebody who's local, who's doing the damn thing. Link up with them and definitely, you know, show them that you want it. You know, show them that you want it. You know, because like myself and you, I mean, we're always looking for, you know, individuals to come on board and to really, like, you know, help us, you know, do what we got to do and also you know, change their life. You know, so I would say definitely get with a good mentor and just be patient, man. You know, learn the game. You know, study, watch videos. You know, just learn the game and master it. You know, come back. You know, to your mentor with some shit that you saw or that something you learned and like ask them questions. You know, and I think that's the biggest thing. I guess if I were to go back, you know, I would definitely link up with somebody who just knew the game and go from there. Yeah, because a lot of us guys, you know, we're willing, you know, to lend a hand and we're willing to give out information, you know, like myself, like anybody listening, like you guys need something, call me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna answer my phone. I'm gonna give you my advice and go from there. So
I like that. I like that answer. And they don't have to be the gurus though. Yeah. Like some of y'all, I mean, I might be considered a guru. I don't know, but you don't have to get with like the gurus, the ones that are charging. Because I don't charge nobody. I don't have a coaching program or fucking courses or nothing like that. I just do this content for free. And let me tell you something, guys. This shit ain't cheap. It's just kind of expensive, and I pull that out of my personal. Like, I ain't doing this to sell y'all nothing. Yeah. So I wouldn't consider myself a guru. I just like to make content. Yeah, it's just fun for me.
No, your content's good, man. I mean, yeah, absolutely. And the fact that you are, you know, doing this as a service, you know what I'm saying? So we appreciate that. You know, I'm sure others do as well.
I appreciate that because I hate when people like call me a guru. I'm like, bro, I ain't no fucking guru. That's just kind of like insulting.
It is.
I'm like, I ain't no fucking guru, bro. Come to my office, bro. I got more deals than motherfucking. Yeah. I got more deals than the fucking Dollar Tree, my dog. Shit, ain't no guru over here, bro. We do this.
We got HUDs, baby.
Yes, sir. So, all right. So that's one thing you can give them. Get with a mentor. Or what else? Like a tactical thing. Like a marketing strategy, maybe.
Sure.
What would you do?
Shit, if you're starting off with $0, man, I mean, the best thing to do is drive for dollars, go knock on doors, skip trace those houses. TruePeopleSearch.com, that's a good one that you can go to. Drop the address in there.
Get the phone number.
Call. Or like myself, I mean, just network, man, with other realtors, and just call realtors all day long until they're gonna have something for you. You know what I mean? Like, I get people who come in the office sometimes and they're like, man, I call and no one's answering. I'm like, that's bullshit, man. Like, I'm gonna call right now in front of you. I'm gonna call 5 realtors. I bet you we'll get a good lead or we'll get something. You know what I mean? So it's like, just pick up that phone and call and network. So I would say it like $0 starting off. Drive for dollars or network with realtors. Definitely.
I like that one. Mm-hmm. I would do that one.
Yeah.
I would call realtors. No one's ever said that on the show.
Wow.
And you're really good at that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's definitely what I do.
Yeah.
You know what? For the viewers, let's do like a class on it.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
And we could do a vlog on it.
Yeah.
And we could give y'all some game.
There you go.
Who would want that? If y'all want that, drop a comment. Let us know that you'd want us to do a free vlog on how we get deals off MLS, no marketing dollars. That's actually a disservice to what we do because we're just breeding competition. But that's how much that we think we don't even care because we know we're gonna get it no matter what.
Exactly.
It's called a abundance mindset. There's enough out here for everybody. Everybody. I give away all this game for free because I know for sure excuse me, because I know for sure I'm gonna get it no matter what.
Exactly.
I don't care if 100 new competitors come into the market. I don't mind none of that shit because I know that we're gonna get it. And that's point blank the end of it.
And like, nobody can be you either, bro. You're a fucking closer. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm a closer. Like, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna keep doing what we do. Like, you're not gonna change, or the viewers, whoever does, sign up for this or whatever. It's not gonna change our, what we got going on. And that's the beauty of it all. Is like, we'll give out free game. No problem.
And you know what? There's a thing they're saying. Most people, like, out of, let's just say 1,000 people watch this podcast. And we're giving y'all the fucking game. I bet you only like 3 people will pick up the fucking phone. Like, y'all ain't doing it, and that's why you're just watching it and you ain't doing it. Keep watching my shit. I appreciate you. But I'm just saying, if you want to get to that next level and you want to be on the other side of me where Andrew's at right now in the hot seat, you got to pick up the fucking phone. And you got to start calling. Like today. Not tomorrow, not the day after that, not when you feel good. Today. Because you know what? Why me and Andrew are on this podcast right now? Because every day we get to work.
That's right.
Don't get me wrong. We take days off.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna push that. What's that? The hustle mentality where it's just like, oh, I work from fucking when I wake up to 1 a.m. Like, nah.
You got no life, bro.
Nah,
you need to have a life. You need to have a life.
I have a good balance. I spend a lot of time with my family.
There you go.
I have a good balance, but consistently, I come to the office every single day.
There you go.
Whether I put in a little bit of work or a lot of work, I come every single day.
We talked about this the other day, and you brought that point is that, you show up. You know what I mean? That's like how it is with anything. Like, you want to get good at something, just show the fuck up.
Just show up.
Show up, man. The universe will do what it has to do.
Ew.
But just show up, man.
That's half the battle.
Because
there's days for both of us, I'm sure you just don't want to go to work.
Yeah.
But you show up.
Or the gym.
Boxing,
man. Like, there was days where I didn't want to go, but just show the fuck up and let it be.
Shout out Grant Cardone. That's who I got it from.
Yeah.
He made a post. He said, just show up. And I think it inspired me that day because I think I was just like, I didn't feel like coming to work. And then I just saw Grant Cardone, but like, just show up.
Yeah.
That's half the battle. I was like, all right, I'm going to fucking get in the shower. And you know what? I had an amazing day that day. It's funny how it works. We got a lot done.
Exactly.
So for you guys right there, that's a tip y'all could take. Just show up. Shout out to Grant Cardone. He's going to be on the hot seat with me one day. Book it. I bet you.
Speaking of Grant Cardone, he has that saying where, his friends pull up to him and they're like, hey, what's going on, man? We haven't seen you at the club, man. He's like, well, shit, I haven't seen you at the bank.
Facts.
The thing is that where would you and I always run into each other at?
At the bank.
Hell yeah.
At the bank. I always see this dude at the bank.
That's how I knew that we were going to do it.
Hey, that's facts, though. No lie. I've seen you at the bank multiple times.
more than the club.
More than the club. You won't see me at the club. I'm not a clubber. Don't get me wrong, guys. I like to party. I like to have fun. I love to do all that, but there ain't nothing good in the club, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can find trouble out there. There ain't nothing good that's gonna come out there. I guarantee.
Ain't nothing good past 8 p.m. All right, get y'all's asses home.
Facts. but I like to go out and have fun. You catch me at the lake on the boat.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Catch me at the mall,
Mm-hmm.
getting some gear.
Mm-hmm.
Catch me at the restaurant eating some good food.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Networking with
Yeah.
like-minded individuals.
Mhm.
That's fun.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, if you like to party, you like to party. No, I ain't got nothing against that, but like, you're probably gonna get very far. Like just going out drinking alcohol, hollering at chicks. Like those aren't the girls you want, probably. Not if you're a girl watching this going to the club. I'm not saying you're bad, but I'm just saying like do other things. There's more to life. More to life.
Yep.
But I do like going to the bar every once in a while.
Yeah.
Not a
Hell
bad
yeah.
thing.
Me too, man.
But anyways.
Little R&R, you know.
Yeah. So so where do you got? So okay, now you're starting a team, right? You're starting a real estate team. What are your goals, man, coming up for these next few years, bro? Like where are you trying to get to? Like what is it that you want to accomplish?
So, you know, I think there's kind of I wouldn't say a misunderstanding, but like a lot of people talk about passive income, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you could actually create a business and it could be passive income, like wholesaling. You know what I mean? You're putting enough marketing dollars out there, you're getting good ROI, then shit, that's passive. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I think that's what I'm trying to do is just get to a point where, you know, we have deals just pumping in, you know, or pumping out deals and you know, just get a little bit more freedom. You know what I mean? Have a little bit more freedom to do the things that I like to do. And yeah, so it starts with building a team and it's something that I, you know, I've attempted to do in the past, but I wasn't fully committed. So I said this time around, like I'm committed, man. Like, you know, it's the only way. It's the only way to really scale, you know. And I had to learn that the hard way because I always thought I'm gonna do this shit by myself. I'm gonna, you know, this is me. But you're only gonna get so far, you know, by yourself. So you really do have to bring some people on and build good relationships and with your team and make sure that you take care of them. You know, absolutely. And if there's any young, ambitious male, female out there that wants to join a good team, a good group, give me a holler.
There you go. So your goal is to build a team.
Build a team. Also, I mean, yeah, I mean, again, you know, just have that have I would say the passive mindset in wholesaling. You know what I mean? Just create a team that something that we can you know, just get deals pumping in through the company and from that point, you know, other endeavors from there, you know, who knows, you know, maybe lend some money, you know, or create a fund, you know. So there's definitely those that are, you know, those are in the plan, but for right now, we got to start here, to get to that point. But yeah, man, I mean, of course, you know, the Billy sounds nice, right? But the millions is a nice lifestyle too, you know. So so I mean, you know, once I get to a certain point, man, I want to chill, you know. But I don't know, man, because I think about this quite often. I'm like, am I gonna work? I like to work. I like to get out there. I still like to close deals, you know. So it's like, you know, I've been doing this for a long time, but you know, I still like to do this shit. So I could see myself also being, you know, 60, 70 years old, still fucking out here on the field, you know, making shit happen, doing flips, buying property, you know, development, you know. I just want to be involved, you know. I think that's what kind of, you know, I would say that would keep me going. I'm sure the older folks out there that can relate, you know, you know, sometimes the business keeps you alive, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what? So I'm gonna be real with the audience. I'm gonna be real here. So, because we always talk about this, right? Well, I've talked to you a few times about this. Like building like a wholesale business. Well, a business is always going to give you the best return, cash flow, way over houses, way over stock market. Like it's going to print the most money because it's a business, right? Business is always going to print the most money. There's different businesses that are easier to run. I think wholesaling is a tough business. There's a lot of turnover, right? Because it's such a low barrier to entry. So there's a lot of people that just learn and take off, whack, blah, blah, blah. But then you got your people that are really your people and they want to just build with you.
yeah.
Right? It's a tough business to grow. But we were talking about this. I was like, man, if I was to start all over, I don't know if I would try to start a business. And then maybe I would just do it, just doing a deal here, deal there, and just living my life. Because like you have the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. I see you in Miami, or you be with your girl or your kids in the middle of the day. When you build a business, you're not gonna have that freedom. Yeah. You're gonna have to be on top of your game. I mean, eventually you could probably build it out to where you can again, but it's gonna take some time. Exactly. And it's gonna take some turnover, and it gets a little frustrating. Like, fuck, I just built this shit up, and you know what I'm saying? And that's part of the struggle. I would give y'all a tip when you're building a good wholesale company or even a business in general. Something that keeps people together in a lot is the branding. So having a good brand that helps, like culture, that helps a lot. But you're gonna be in that office. You're gonna be working for a few years to get it going where you need to. Exactly. And because I don't have the same type of freedoms, like just go work. I mean, now I kind of have it more. Yeah. Because I have good help, good team, good manager, good everything. Yeah. So I have a little more freedom. But it took a while to get here. You know, so you're gonna have a lot. Like if you really do want an office and a big team, like if you really wanted to do good, you're gonna have to be in that thing. Yeah, it's not as easy. You know what I mean?
I think I got like, you know, somewhat. I mean, I love this business, but like, you know, it's the same shit over and over and over. It's like rinse and repeat. Yeah, I need something challenging, man. So I was like, you know what? Let me, you know, and then also at the same time, it's a service as well. You know, because like instead of keeping everything to myself, it's like, all right, I'm sharing this with the team now. You know. Yeah. I've done this with people before in the past. They've come and gone, you know, but I definitely want to take, you know, like you said, like have that culture and really create a good culture around the company. And you know, that's really what the goal would be. But at the same time, still, you know, I like the freedom I do have. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's nice to enjoy yourself. It's nice to just get away. Like, yeah. You know, I like to just get up and go. That's just who I am. Like, yeah, you know,
like I see all the places, New Orleans and here and there. You just bounce.
Yeah, just get out of there, bro. Like, you come back and you fucking, you know, hey man, we gotta make shit happen. you know, so it's like it's good. I feel like everybody could use that. You know, little getaway time, come back. You know, and then just kill shit. You know, just kill it. So. Yeah, and then just do that. But you know, I do love the freedom though. I'm not gonna lie, it's nice. It's very nice.
Very nice. And but we're still young now. If you're gonna build it, now's the time. Yeah, you know what I mean. You're youth. You're strong. You're like you're now. Do it now. Do it now. So like when I first started, I immediately started building a team. Like immediately from day one. Like I scaled that bitch as soon as I started it. Like I was in that little office. I started cold calling. I go, yo, this shit sucks. Hired a cold caller ASAP. Yeah. I didn't even know how to fucking do it, but they're better than me. And my mindset was always like, they're gonna consistently do it, no matter if they suck or not. And it's probably, I'm not telling you this is the way to do it, because it's probably not. The best route is probably to cold call yourself until you get good at it, and then you teach somebody. But I passed that bitch off the first day. I was like, yo, I can't do this shit. And they were like, they didn't even know what to do. I didn't know what to do, but they were consistently doing it, getting leads. And then the leads started coming in. And I was like calling the leads, doing acquisitions. I was like, damn, I don't like this shit either. So I got somebody for there. And like I couldn't teach him. We probably sucked for a long time, but it was still better than me not doing it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then so on and so forth. And here we are. Yeah, man. I bullshit him. I don't know how to say bullshit, but I fumbled my way just by doing it. But you know what? I got the office. I was scary. It was only $300 a month. Wow. And I was scared of that. I was like, damn, $300 a month.
I'll take
what if
that.
I can't pay it? You know what I mean? This is back in the day.
Yeah.
And I got it. Obviously, it was nothing. But I was like, but you know what it caused me to do? Get up at a certain time every day and be at the office to meet my people. Yeah. That sucked. That didn't know what they were doing because I didn't know what I was doing. But every day we were there until we figured it out. Yeah. And that's an entrepreneur. That is the definition of an entrepreneur right there. You're never going to have all the answers. You're never going to know exactly what to do. You only know what to do looking back. You can't know what to do looking forward. So that's one thing I think we built this thing kind of fast. And built this brand up so fast is because we just did it. Yeah. We fumbled our way forward. Like I said, I didn't know how to cold call. I didn't know how to get acquisitions. I didn't know how to do none of that. I just came in every day, got an office, committed myself to come in every day until we figured it out. And I think that is like literally the definition of an entrepreneur. Yeah. So, because I know a lot of people out there, I know y'all want to do this, but you just don't want to take that first step. And then you're scared. Yeah. But we're all fucking scared.
But you were committed. You know committed. I mean? You were committed.
I'm scared. Like, I'm literally scared to this day. I'm not scared like fear, but like uncomfortable. Sure. Like I told you earlier, I just get this 3,000 square foot space. signed a long ass lease. Like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. It's still scary. But I'm just making myself grow. Somehow I'm gonna fill that bitch up with people, and we're gonna make it happen.
So it's like what do they say? Like commitment, turns into competent. Competent builds confidence, right? And then with confidence is how you're gonna get through those obstacles, the adversity. You know what I'm saying? By be confident, like, all right, like I've been here before. It's all right. We're in this position. We're gonna figure this shit out. You know what I mean? And build from there.
I like that.
So
say it again. What was it again?
It's commitment builds competence, and then competence builds confidence. You know what I mean? And the confidence is how you face adversity and face those obstacles and beat them. So
I never heard that one before.
Yeah, man,
that's a bar.
Yeah, it's a bar right there.
So like, and it's true, because exactly what he's saying is true. Like, the commitment got me the competence to be able to know how to do it. That gave me the confidence. So when now I'm like in places where it's like it's shaky, I know I can get through it.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, man,
that's dope.
Absolutely,
I like that. So for do you got anything else for the viewers that you want to talk about?
Oh man, you want to talk about the first time we met?
Where did we meet at?
So we met at a house. It was late at night, man. I was like, shit, what time? It was like 7 p.m. and I pull up. I didn't know anybody else was gonna show up, and then we're looking at this house to buy, right? Yeah. And then you pull up. I'm like, there's that dude JR. So we go in the house and it's already awkward silence, because we're like, you know how it is when you're looking at the same deal as somebody else, like, it's my competition right here. Yeah. And we're looking at this house, and we're talking to the seller. The seller's looking at both of us. He's like, it's whoever wants the deal, or whoever's got the money first is gonna get the deal. I do remember. I was like, I got a check right here for $1,000. And then you or your buyer were like, we got 1,000 cash. I was like, damn, dude, they just pulled out the cash like that. So you got the fucking deal. And I was like, damn, man. So
that's what happened?
That's what happened.
I do remember that deal now. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, man. So we got beat out by cash, man. That's why I say cash is king.
Oh shit, we did that shit. That's a dope ass story. That's a dope ass story, man. All right, so like, I think, man, we taught them a lot on this podcast. Like, you literally gave them a gym where they can go make $100,000 a year if you do it. Because a lot of you ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah, it's the way it is.
Like, this is the way I think of it. Like, when I go speak at events, I literally tell the crowd, and it's like a shocker. Like, I stun them, because I'm like, hey guys, I was just like y'all in this room. And I go, maybe let's just say there's 300 people in the room. But out of y'all 300, I think maybe 30 would take action. Literally 30 would take action and try. Wow. Out of 300, the rest of y'all are going to go home. It's going to be the normal day.
10%.
Tomorrow's going to be normal. Yeah, 10%. 30 y'all. Out of y'all 30, I think maybe half will get a deal. Like, not going to give up. That's 15. Out of y'all 15... I think half of y'all will continue and make a career out of it. So that's like, well, let's just say 7 people will be successful in there. And then out of y'all 7, in this room, there might be 1 or 2 superstars where he's going to take it to a whole nother level.
Exactly.
And same thing for y'all watching this right now. Like, 10% of y'all are going to take action. Half of that's going to actually make it happen and not give up. Half of that's might turn into a career or a business. And then just a few people, just a few shiny stars would be a superstar and just turn up, and you'd be on the other side of me.
That's right. That's right.
So that's just the way it works.
Absolutely, bro. I mean, and it, some of these, I guess, like, you have your people who are, they wait too long, bro. You know what I mean? They're reading too much, or they're fucking looking at too much content, like trying to figure this shit out. It's like, you just got to go in there and just do it. You know what I mean? Like you said, like, you just got to go in there and do the damn thing. And it's all trial and error. It's like, you really just got to commit to taking action, Yeah. But yeah, don't study so much. Just go out there, take the advice or take the lesson and go and implement that. You know what I mean? And that's how you're going to really, find your passion, your niche in the game, and your way, is by you figuring it out. But you need you're going to have failures. You know what I mean? You got to take the good with the bad. It's part of life, And behind every failure, there's a lesson, you know, or every failure, there's a lesson. So, you know, take that and take those lessons and figure it out, do better, you know.
Facts. I think that's great advice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what separates the winners and the losers, the people that just go.
Yeah.
Go, don't stop. You're going to fall down, just keep going.
Yeah.
And you're going to find yourself with success.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get a rollie. Shout out. Look at that. Can you show the camera the rollie, dog? That's your championship right there, bro. Get a little closer. Get a little closer. Let them see it. Get a little closer to it. Look. I'm going to buy that one off him. That's a nice rollie. You just got that, huh?
Two-tone.
How much you pay for that thing?
Let's just keep that off record.
If you want a rollie, motherfucking put in that work, baby. That's clutch. All right, well, guys, look, I hope you really like this episode, all right? I know we put some bars in there, and if you really want me and Andrew to drop a whole ass vlog on how to get deals off MLS, I need some comments. If y'all don't put enough comments in here, we ain't doing it. Mm-hmm. But if y'all really put it down and put some comments that you want that vlog, we'll do it for y'all, all right? Because we're some go-givers. Shout out to that book, The Go-Giver. Read that book. It's going to change some stuff for you. All right, man. Any last words for the viewers?
Nah, man, just go out there and crush it. Whatever it is that you want to do in life and your dreams, just go chase them, man. Go and don't give up. The day that you give up is the day you fail. You know what I mean? So just keep chasing those dreams.
I like that. It's a good way to end it. All right, guys. Y'all heard it here. Y'all heard it here. What we're trying to do for y'all. We're trying to give back. We're trying to make y'all successful. That's what this show's all about. We want to turn you viewers into success stories. I would love to have like one of my viewers on this show, like in a year, just all stupid successful. That'd be hard. Yeah. And I want that to be you. Will it be you? I don't know. It depends on you. I can't do it for you. So I hope y'all like the show. Drop some comments. Share with your friends. Make sure we get this message out to as many people as possible. And like always, we'll see you on the next episode, guys. Stay clutch.